They are just a little bit further down on the same page. As the color settings of your ads are very important for the performance and click-through rate of your ads, you need to understand how to make these changes to your color settings. For now, I'll show you how to make the changes and set the colors that you want. I'll go through in detail later which color combination that you should choose. Now, if you see, look at the sample ad at the left-hand side over here. It corresponds to the fields over here, and it's quite straightforward. You can pick and choose whichever color you want. You can predefine the actual color code, or you can choose any one here, and you get the ad to show you straight away what it looks like. Now, you can also predefine a setting which you can always return to by making changes in your color palette. So let's say, for example, you want to change the background to this ugly looking brown color, and you can then save it as palette. That's all done. You can then return to it from the drop down menu, and it all should be shown straight away. In the beginning of this video, I said I wanted to show you some additional settings on your AdSense account that have an impact on your AdSense earnings. So let me start to have a look at your competitive ad filter. Now this is quite a neat function. Let's scroll down a little bit further, and there are many reasons as to why you would like to be able to block other sites from appearing on your AdSense pages with their ads. And your competitive ad filter is a great feature if you want to block any other site to appear with ads on your page. Now you can add up to 100 domains within this filter. So if you just add www.test, it will actually block that domain name completely. And all you need to do after that is to scroll down further and hit Save Changes, and you're done. As the last section in this video, I want to show you a few more money-making settings which you can locate under your Account Settings tab. Now, I've heard unconfirmed figures that as many as 60% of all Google advertisers don't have their AdSense payments wired to them directly each month. Now, AdSense payments are made on or near the 25th of the following month, and if you choose to have a wire transfer, which does not cost you anything extra, by the way, like cashing checks normally does, you can actually cut the time to payment down with as much as 3 weeks. Now these 3 weeks can be quite important from a cash flow perspective as well as an interest perspective. So all you need to do is to nominate your bank details, and Google would automatically deposit $1 or $2 with cents, which you get to keep, by the way, into your bank account, and then you take this monetary value from your bank statement and enter that value or sum into the fields on this page to verify that you have received the funds successfully. And that's it. You are now set up to receive free wire transfers from Google. If we go back one step, you come to another setting opportunity which is called Ad Type Preference Settings. And as we discussed before, if you only want to have text ads displaying on your AdSense pages, you should only have the display text ads only ticked. Finally, you have an option for something called On-Site Advertiser Sign Up. This controls whether or not the text link advertised here appears next to all your AdSense units on your pages. Now, I've chosen not to have these links displaying at all on my pages, as I want to minimize all non-productive links that displays on my site. Now, should you choose to display the link, AdWords advertisers that happen to visit your site may choose to nominate your site to be included in their own targeting, and there may be certain niche areas where this could be applicable, but it is then more likely, as far as I'm concerned, that you are talking about a potential competitor instead. So what it comes down to really, in my opinion, this feature is really only promoting Google's revenue and not your own. And with that final note on account settings, I thank you for watching video 2 in the AdSense Decoded video tutorial series. This video will focus on the important area of tracking and testing your AdSense ads and ad positions. Google offers a very useful and practical tool for this purpose that not all AdSense publishers use. That's a shame because that's almost like firing out in the dark without knowing if you actually hit your target. Your AdSense account offers something called channel tracking, and I highly recommend that you make the effort of set it up properly in your account and use it on an ongoing basis. I'll show you how to set it up in this video, and I'll explain to you why you should use it. Channel tracking enables you to view detailed reporting about the performance of your specific pages as well as individual ad units across any or all of your sites. By simply assigning a channel to a combination of pages of ad units, you can track the performance of, for example, a leaderboard-sized ad versus a small-sized ad block unit. You can also compare different designs of landing pages or see separate reporting for your different domains. The combination of what you can track are actually almost endless. My objective with this video is to make you aware why you should choose to use channel tracking, how to set it up properly so that you can use this great technique to make you lots more money from your AdSense traffic. Actually, most of my own testing is done using the channel tracking opportunity, and I recommend that you also make use out of it so that you are empowered with a practical tool when you want to track and analyze the impact of any changes to your AdSense pages. Channel tracking is free, so there's no reason why you shouldn't use it. So to hit off, let's start at looking at some important questions that channel tracking will assist you in answering. There are many relevant questions that you could ask yourself using AdSense channel tracking. Some of the most important ones would probably be where is AdSense earning me the most revenue? Is it in my blog? Is it from within inside the members area? Or is it from my article section? Or what changes in earnings does adding or removing ad units have? Did it help, for example, to change from a banner ad to a leaderboard on my index page? Or which of my domains is actually generating me the most revenue? Is it my dog review site or is it my home cooking site? Or what sections of my site are ads performing best? Is it the search box on my index page or is it the link unit on the same page? Now, with answers to these type of questions just at your fingertips, you can now start to find real answers to how to optimize your AdSense performance further. Then use this insight knowledge to make you more money with AdSense. Now, there are main two channels that you need to keep in mind. And the first one is called URL channels, and the other one is called custom channels. I will start by looking at how to set both of these up, and at the end of this video we will look at the actual reporting of your channel's individual performance. On your main AdSense setup page, you click on Channels up at the top, and inside this area you have the option to set up tracking per URL as well as for custom channels. If you would like to separately track the performance of your home cooking site, you simply click the link URL channels and then add new URL channels. In this box you would enter something like homecooking.com without the www, so that you can also track all possible subdomains. And then when you've done that, you click the Add Channels button at the bottom and tick the box, and from the drop-down menu you choose the Activate Checked option, and then it automatically refreshes and you've actually set up your tracking for this domain. If we go back one step to the channel settings page, you have the option to also add custom channels. And let's say you wish to track the individual performance of the top leaderboard ad unit in your article sections of your home cooking site. You would click Add New Custom Channels. Now I recommend that you use an easy to remember name for each custom channel. You can use up to 200 per URL, so you're not restricted. So in this case I would add something like HC for home cooking, and then article top